Okay, I don't know if he's here. That's his portal, so maybe he's there. I don't know.
Oh. I'm stuck in my portal. There you go. Calvin?
No, just Rusty.
Just us Rusties?
Just the Rusty. Like I've been doing shopping with this all around. You'll get here at some point.
I've misplaced you.
You've misplaced me.
Yeah, you're super quiet for some reason.
It's because I'm far away.
You're far away. Oh,
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, bye. Bye.
hello, Alpin.
Hi.
We are just waiting for Calvin
Yeah.
for the stream torch.
I was wondering if Rusty, where are you?
I
Oh, okay. I knew Anki was talking to somebody. I know Calvin's. I was like, Rusty must be here. What?
Uncle still doesn't quite know where I'm at, but just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, mate.
I've not moved.
I believe you're over here.
That's even that.
I mean, I see his dot, but
No. Map user. Did you guys get this layer yet? Or yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Holy
You know
crap.
what I'm really tempted to do? From the to the bottom.
Oh, okay. Boo.
okay. How much of this hole did you get done? Because you've been working on this for hours. Holy crap! I mean, like literally, holy crap!
It's been a lot of Calvin and Rusty.
That's
No, it's been mostly Rusty, but yeah.
wow.
There.
I helped
Let's
just a
say
little
that
bit
my
this morning.
new
I'm not
tactic
very
is
good
really
though.
fast.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been using Rusty's tactic and it's been really, actually, a lot better. But
I will have to check that out and
I'll have
learn
to
how to do it.
I'll have to try it too because my lag is so bad that I have weird spikes. Calvin knows exactly how that is.
Rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lag is still killing. Like even I've had enough lag to sometimes make it hard, but
Yeah.
it's just the cutting out the trapdoor and the crouching and the positioning. You know, it uses so much less brain power now.
Mm-hmm. True.
so that helps. No, really, it helps.
It does because
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about positioning. You don't have to worry about Yeah, that's great.
Okay,
All right.
Funky, are you ready?
I'm
I
ready.
think
Let's do
I
this.
know what's your channel, so I'm gonna try to raid.
Okay.
Again, thank you everyone, and I hope everything goes right, and I hope you're enjoying.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Thanks. I needed that.
Yeah, me too. Because now I have an even number of TNT, and I don't have to. No.
Oh, I could still. Where did Kelvin go?
It's behind the beam. Right? It's just.
I didn't see a raid from Calvin. I'm not at Anki's stream, so I don't. Oh, Calvin's panels look nice, but no raid.
Username not Mbal.
Yeah, it's flash raid. And then it's
Okay, and this is called mashes.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah,
Raid
Alright.
was created.
There it
Yay!
is. Alright.
It's working.
Woo.
Woo.
Oh, Rusty. Why? Why? You know how tempting that was? Kelvin is right here.
Yeah, he's holding a totem. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Welcome, 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 Raiders. I don't know how much you just saw, but you just missed the fact that I was teasing Calvin a little bit by putting down this TNT, and I flipped screens to make sure that the raid went through, and I come back, and Rusty casually just put a lever on top of it. It's like, do you know how tempting that was to flip the lever right then?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I
I have a totem.
didn't
I
put
need
it
to
there
give you-
not to be fixed. You know, I'm just.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
Oh, it's better. Hold on. Do I have a bed?
Funky.
No.
Yo.
Here,
Good. Yes, beach ball.
take care of it.
Oh,
I
you
almost
forget
lost
to
it
use
to some creepers and skeletons. Yeah, that works.
Is there a single person that has not put the beach ball on bed?
You know how
I know.
dirty this beach ball's got to be?
It's been in Kelvin's filthy end chest. It's been on me for mining gravel. It's
Hey.
been through-
Well, I
My
mean,
chest is not
I went to the
filthy.
bottom.
I
of
mean,
the ocean.
technically, Crank sterilized it last night because he put it in the lava.
Did he?
Well, yeah, it was. So he put it on the armor stand that you saw this morning, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he accidentally put the armor stand a little bit too low initially, and so it was on fire.
Oh, okay. So it
I'm like, you need to move it out, because if it breaks the stand, he's like, will it? I said, it can, because it's lava. He's like, oh no. It was a little scary last night. We almost lost your head. I mean, the beach ball.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I've got a lot planned today.
Oh no.
That's your own fault
There
now.
are shulker box.
It's fine, no problem. That's a very fast way to stop the music.
Party's over. Pack it up.
Oh my goodness. What a way to start the stream. That was fun. You can say it was an explosive beginning. Oh, wow. So, we've got not a whole lot on the agenda, so I have 2 to 3 different smaller items, and then, you know, if things keep going and we get things done sooner than I expect, we're gonna go boom some stuff. But why oh, that's right, it's Mr. Zombie. What I started doing accidentally while I was waiting, and a little bit last night, was plotting out the rest of this road over here, which was initially not planned for the stream today, but you know what? Sometimes you just go with the flow, and this is what the flow is today. Because I need to get the road around the cathedral finished. I know I have plenty of... Oh, wait, no, I need that. This pattern's gone now. Zilu, my friend, welcome in. We are working on some of the last major houses that I have pre-designed, and some of them for months, to go up on this hillside. The landscaping has been done about a week and a half ago. And it's just building the houses. Now, after yesterday's stream where things were just kind of chaos and getting back and forth, I've separated the boxes out into the different houses. So it shouldn't be so much back and forth to get everything done. Which I think is nice. We're just gonna start. I don't know why I have all that stone. I don't think I need that much. I do need this. Won't need those for a bit. Thought if there's a QC or if you start a server, sell house kits. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea for someone to do. I like the idea of a house kit. Oh, and I'm sure there will be a season 3. I don't doubt that. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Prefabricated homes. Has everything in it. Almost like a schematic. But it's okay. Here's the stuff you need for this house. I like that idea. That's clever. It's not been so long since the season 2 server. Feel weird going back. You know, I know there's a handful of people that still play on there pretty regularly. Right now it is. The first couple of months, everything's really lively. And then things kind of wind down. School season and stuff kicks in. People get burned out. Dopamine runs out. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea for projects, etc. Meanwhile, there's me. It's like, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do and I'm going to start with, but now I have so many plans for the end of the season. There's no way I'm going to finish them all. I have to pick and choose what's my priority. Did I miss? That's supposed to... Oh, well, I'll have to fix that later. Well... Do I have a door on me? I do. No. I haven't been on there. Well, it's actually been about a month. I don't actively play on there, as you know, but it's kind of fun sometimes to log in and see what other people are up to. Like the last time I saw Pep was doing this crazy like recreation of the moon surface, but like literally like in a conical shape. It was wild. Yeah. It looked awesome. Like if you were to take the moon and make a really high like level like pixel art density of it, that's what it looked like. What is my lag at today? It's lower than yesterday, but it's still like misplacing a lot of blocks. That's weird. Yeah, look at that, another one. So let's see here. The story behind these houses that are up here. It's the proximity to the cathedral, and the people up on the hill, generally speaking, probably have a bit more money because they can afford to be up here. but allows them to oversee a lot of the land and the different stuff that's going on. So you might think that the people who live in these homes up here would be like government officials or extended family of those people because they have the means. Huh. I've gone through so many lanterns this year. This one of the things to petrified oak slabs? Yeah. When you make a build and you don't realize what block you're grabbing and you put petrified oak slabs in it. Excuse me. He's getting cold. So Rusty, Alpin took me to your mega base area last night. That is impressive. I mean, I've seen it in your streams, but when you're actually there, holy crap, dude. Like, do you need materials for that thing? Because anything I have in excess that I don't need, you're welcome to. That is quite the project. Do not like this song. Yeah, I can imagine. But I mean, just off the cuff, if there's anything you know you need a lot of, like something that people might have tons of, like stone or andesite or diorite or anything like that. Not gonna need my shovel. Stone and andesite. Okay. Well, you're welcome to anything I've got. Anything I don't need. I think I'm about done with about. Well, I need cobblestone, not actual stone. I probably need maybe a half a shulker of stone and stone brick, but the rest of it, I think I have like 5 or 6 shulkers of stone. You're welcome to it. Let me shock you with some amounts. Okay. 42 stone bricks, 42 chokers of stone bricks. Of course. Okay. There's no way to say I need so many. Go crazy in the amount and say only 42. Nah, it had to be shulkers. I saw your project yesterday. Only 240 bricks might do one corner or one section of that maze. Like just the corner. And we're only talking about one turn. You're the Sand Queen. You should have that in spades, right? 19 shulkers of andesite, 196 shulkers. No, that's just 19 shulkers of cracked stone bricks. 16 of cobble, 16 of warped wart, and 16 of gravel. So the gravel I can get you. I probably don't have 16 right now, but I probably have at least 9. Eight of tough, 9 to warped wood, and the rest of the lower amounts. So I have quite a bit of tough. I don't know if I have 8, but I have quite a bit. Because I've been mining out that huge area underneath my cathedral. And there's a substantial amount of tough in there, actually. And I don't like this music either. What is with this selection today? My normal playlist is all being weird, so, you know, it's Spotify lost it or something. I don't know, it's just gone. So I'm like, all right, fine, we'll just use Pretzel. And Pretzel's being dumb. Is intrigued in Digrat? Yeah. It's how big is that area, Rusty? It's what? Easy 200 by 200, maybe 300 by 300. It's huge. And basically, Zilu, he's turned it into this very, very large, like 2 by 2 wide maze that is just immense. It is an impressive piece of work, my friend. It is going to be a highly oppressive structure. And that is something to be proud of. Oh, dude, this is someone who spent 650 hours making a game, and almost that was just building. I killed 175,000 drowned for copper. It is not a small feat. Does not disturb point later 200 by 200 area private world. I started a path out with plans to go 2,000 by 2,000, but in terms of farms and everything. See, again, that's awesome. I think I've said this in chat a few times, but it's Minecraft. Go big or log out. That's awesome. I mean, that's the way it should be done. A sip of tea here. um. So. Yeah. Let's talk about that. And let me show you. We should talk about that. Oh, did I put it there? No, I put it in. Hey, how many do you need? Because I have a few. Oh, you're not. This is what happens when you have or powered raid farm or shulker farm. Emerald. Welcome in, my friend. Do you know how big Valley's hole is? No. It is large though. Have you? Is this the first time I've actually noticed your name? No, you just haven't said anything up to this point. Well, you're awesome, Emerald. You're very awesome. I super appreciate you being around. No. Thank you for being here. It's always good to see a name and a face and just about everyone's stream and how active you've been, and it's been awesome. It's fantastic. I can't speak for everyone, but I've sure enjoyed to have you in the Discord and having you on the streams and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Why, thank you so much. We enjoyed doing this. Well, with the Christmas one was a blast, and these things are always a lot of fun. My streams have been oddly less chaotic than usual for group streams. I mean, last year we killed Rusty at the Christmas one. And it wasn't even like planned. It was just something that kind of happened as part of the whole thing, the way it played out. Which is part of what made it funny. Means I probably need to update my streaming information, don't you? Stream weekend, day 2. Okay.
Hey.
Oh!
Requested chaos? I can do chaos.
Thanks for the TNT, friend. I appreciate you. Did I request chaos? No, but I'm just saying it was less chaotic. I mean, if you're willing to offer yourself up as a death again today, you know, that's fine with me. But
No, I mean that's not really what I was doing. I just wanted to warn you. You know what you asked for. Know what you asked for. Can I have a TNT back that took me a time to get?
yeah. Where'd you go?
Which I went up.
I tried to follow you up and I lost. All right, I'm outside. I needed more materials anyway.
How do you lose me? It's ability. Hi. Thanks.
Oh, you needed tough?
Later. Not. I can take it back. My inventory is kind of.
Okay. Do you want me to show you where it is so you can just go collect it?
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, I can tell you where it is. When you go down the spiral staircase, there's those 4 or 5 shulkers next to the wall right before you go into the bigger room. There's
Right, yeah.
there's a whole bunch down there. There's probably at least a shulker, if not 2 in there. I got that entire upper floor cleared out down to the beacon last night.
Dang. Okay, it's a lot. That is nice.
Yeah. So when you need it, just go get it. He just fell. You can't? Someone was saying that yesterday. Okay, can you hear the background music? Yeah, he's really soft all of a sudden. His volume was all over the place. Okay. Oh, this must be my phantoms. That or the rusties. I mean, if they're mine, I'll just trap them back at the cathedral again. I need a few more. I had 3 of them die. Oh, they're definitely mine. Should we bait some phantoms? Now, if I move you... I'm trying to remember how I did this last time. I had the cats in a very specific spot because it made it easier to collect the phantoms. Oh, well, okay, the range is a lot higher than I thought. Alright, come here, kitties. Come here, kitty. Stay there. You know, I should have an item, like, point redeem of name my cats. Alright. A couple of the kitties. Come here. I think I'm only missing 1 cat. And that's the one from the witch's swamp. Alright, come on. It's almost daytime. They're gonna start dying here in a second. Come on. Come on. Ah. This is how I captured the ones I had. Oh, he's stuck. And he's dead. There we go. Come on. Oh, well. It was worth a shot. Aylin! Welcome in, friend. Sorry, I got distracted. I was trying to capture some more phantoms. And yes, more phantoms. More phantoms. Because I like the idea of, because it's the phantom of the cathedral, like Phantom of the Opera. And when I get enough in here, I'm going to remove the glass and just leave the cat. And so the phantoms will dive down at you part way. I have them all silenced though. I just like the idea of these phantoms like in the roof of my cathedral. You want to name one of my cats? Yes. The only thing that stops them from doing is screaming. A Phantom Menace? That's what I should have named that episode. Dang it. All right, I'll tell you what. You can name... Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Here's the thing. If people can hate on the prequels or they like, I still liked them. Because I took them for what they were and not what people expected them to be. Now, I admit Jar Jar is, you know, well, we don't talk about Jar Jar, but still. But as much as hate as there on the prequels, I'm sorry, they're still better than the last three. Which sucks. It hurts me to say, but it's true. No, the last three on... well... Oh, yeah. I thought you said... Oh, I originally read that as the last three. Yeah, the original three are wild. But it puts a whole lot more into context for sure. But the last three... The three that we got because... so Lucas, when he sold everything to Disney, he said, all right, here's what I had planned for the last three movies. And he gave him the overview. And Disney went, we're not doing this, and completely threw it out. Now, we found out years later what the last three was supposed to be. And the chosen one, like everyone initially assumed, was not Anakin. And my initial assessment about the whole situation was correct. I initially thought it was Luke. I was wrong. It was supposed to be Leia. They both had the role to play, but the chosen one was not Anakin. Because the prophecy specifically says he will he's the one who will bring about balance to the Force. Not that he is the bringer of the balance, but he will bring the balance. Meaning it's not necessarily him, but his progeny. But they treated him so terribly because they were concerned about his power that, I mean, the Jedi kind of created their own circumstance in that case. Yeah. See, when you explain it that way, then people go, oh, wow. All right. That makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it does. Because everyone in the Jedi included misinterpreted it. I do love it's canon. Qui-Gon could have done right, but yes, Qui-Gon would have been the only person who actually could have done the right thing for what Anakin needed. Maelstrom and I had a long conversation about this before he left. About how, like, there's a total misinterpretation of what the lore is, and people don't want to stop to think about it or listen to what people who are like really like invested in the lore have to say about it. And if they did, then people are like, okay, that actually makes sense. And they can't be so angry about it. My initial assessment of what was supposed to happen for the very last episode of the movies, my original thoughts were really dead on to what Lucas actually had planned. Palpatine was never dead in the first place. Snoke was always a failed clone. And that Anakin was actually produced by a manipulation of the Force, manipulation of midichlorians by Palpatine specifically, using the techniques that he learned from his master before he killed him. And so what happened is because the midichlorians do not like being manipulated, they still had some say what was going on, even though they were obeying the forceful will of the Sith. Because the Sith believed that the midichlorians should do what the crap they wanted him and not actually, portray their own will. Which is part of what the Jedi believe, is that they need to be doing their own thing, which they were sort of right. But the problem is they lost their base philosophies and actually listening to them. And so Anakin was created by Palpatine, but the midichlorians went, no, we're not. You're not going to have it completely your way. We're going to do it the way that we're going to manipulate in a way to make it very difficult. So the midichlorians deliberately put Anakin on a planet that was going to be very, 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 very difficult for the Sith to find, but they knew the Jedi would find him first. With the off chance that it would be enough of an offset. Now, Rey was also supposed to be born of the Force in the same manner. And she was there as a balancing for Palpatine. I had literally it was like a page and a half theory written out. And when I wrote out the theory, people thought I was kind of crazy about it. But when Lucas revealed what he wanted to do, I was pretty freaking close. Angren, Leia, and Carrie Fisher. Yes. Yep. That was one of the things that kind of made me mad. Is wait a minute, did they want to change it because they didn't like the idea of there being a strong female role model, considering their own hate on Brave, the Pixar show? Because Brave, what did Brave do? I mean, Brave illustrated a strong female role model, and there was a lot of hate from the Disney execs on it, and that's just BS. There's so much misogyny in that company, it's disgusting. All right, first building done. Not bad. Okay. Oh, I forgot I was still wearing the beach ball, although you can't see it because... There we go. Yep, I forgot I was still wearing the beach ball. Okay, question. Should I change the soul lanterns back to regular lanterns? I mean, I did that for Halloween, but I kind of dig it. The best female role models are either underutilized characters, Milan, Meridian, or villains. You like the soul lanterns? I did it, like I said, I did it as a Halloween thing, and I'm kind of surprised at how much I like them. Dare I say it? Lit. They are lit. Very lit, my friend. Why do I have 15 bookshelves? I need 15 bookshelves? I don't know. I'll take them anyway. I did. But see, Emerald, I'm a ginger. Whose soul did I put in them? Because, you know, we're not soulless. We collect souls. I get a freckle for every soul I consume. Polished blackstone bricks. This is blackstone? I also love the growth that George Lucas from "You can't wear a bra. There's no bras in space." To Leia was the balance of the horse. Yeah. Yep. Hashtag blame Rusty. Black polished blackstone. I'm gonna need way more than that. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna go through. I mean, yeah, but they have artificial gravity. I mean, that's a legit question, though. What am I missing? Oh, cracked. I'm missing cracked. Because I'm cracked. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the bases, because all the bases are blackstone. Because that'll help lessen what I need to carry. That's legit. That feels so legit. I was going to... I forgot to do it again. Okay, I guess I did have some in here. That's wild. Okay. I'd never step on a planet again. Elvin's like, Like, wait a second. Oh, it's a cracked deep slate, which I don't have. How many points are you thinking for the cat redeem? I don't know. What do you think is fair? 500 points? 1,000 points? You know what though, Em? I will do one redeem free right now for you. Because you've been awesome, and I have super appreciated your presence in the chat. I will do one right now for you. Pick a name. I know I don't have to. I want to. Pick a name and pick a cat. Todd for the Todd. Okay. Actually, I have emeralds up there, don't I? I don't quite understand why Todd, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. Goob! Welcome in, friend. I don't know how long you've been lurking, but welcome in. You had a cat named Big Balls Bonker. Beanie Todd? Todd was a cat for a day or two till we found out that it was a neighbor's outdoor cat. Toddy Toddy. That's cute. Todd. For the orange boy. Big fuzzy balls. I'm just gendering this poor cat. Oh, okay. All right, you are Todd. I think. Do I have name tags turned off? I have name tags turned off. Right, because I didn't want to see all the silence tags in the ceiling. How do I turn name tags on for animals? I don't remember. Play name tag, item name print tag. It used it. Okay, what the, huh? That's weird. It used the tag, so I know it got tagged. Go out and touch grass. But grass. I'm touching grass. There's grass right here. I don't know what you're talking about. See? This is grass. Alright, what was this? Cracked deep slate. Am I just like one cracked deep slate short? No, it's right there. Okay. It was right there. That's weird. Grass by the square meter, grass blocks from the dirt on the inside. That's true. Leia! Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. It is good to see you. Wait, which one was it that I'm missing? Was it this one? It was this one. I'm getting most of the stonework out of the way now, just so I have less in my inventory. That is not cracked deep slate. I don't know. How did I miss? All right, whatever. Cracked deep slate tile. Wow, I don't actually have any. That's kind of crazy. That should be all of those. I also need some of those. Don't need any more of those. And now we can do this. Don't need quite that many. 1, 2, 3. I'll need 3 of those. I'm trying to keep something that looks like an organized inventory this time. It was renamed, and I used it, and the tag disappeared, but I can't see names. Maybe I'll go do another one. Something's wild with it. Something just went a little bit crazy with it. What is that? Stripped. Okay. I guess I did have them in there, didn't I? Any glass, stripped logs. Yes, Rusty is smarter than gives us credit for. Absolutely. Don't let him tell you otherwise. That's right. It's this box. I need this and this. And I need these. And these. What am I most excited for 1.20? Archaeology. Because it's a different mechanic. And I can appreciate what they're trying to do with it. I think it's going to add some very interesting changes to how they handle things, to how things get handled in the future. The armor trims and stuff, I mean, that would be kind of cool for like if you're doing game maps and stuff. But I'm not terribly interested in all that right now. I understand. Okay, so I understand the reason why they're making the changes to netherite armor. I don't like them, but I understand it. Yes. Yep. Yeah, they do. I just don't know what in the world I would use like pink wood for. I do love the door pattern though. The door pattern is pretty awesome. Gold trim will make piglin not kill you. Yes, see, I agree. I think adding some functionality to some of the armor trims would actually bring a lot more interest into having them. It would for me, especially. Because as it is, I don't care. I mean, they're a cool and aesthetic thing, but I don't actually care. I'll never do it. Unless it's like for a game or something that I'm making. So you can differentiate teams. Which I feel like that's more of an immeasurable thing than like an actual survival player thing. I know some people are like really excited for them, and that's what they're looking for, that kind of thing. And I mean, and I'm happy for those people. I just don't care. Not something I'm interested in. It's not something I want. Oh yeah. The new sign changes. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. 100%. That was needed a long time ago. Hanging signs. I can say I'm excited about the hanging signs too. Oh yeah. Oh, friend. The most latest snapshot, you can right click a sign and edit the sign. And you can now both sides of the sign. Totes. Like, I only got around to actually watching snapshot videos and stuff last night when I was doing prep work for today. Why is this not... Huh. Thinks it's waterlogged for some reason. That's bizarre. Oh, I keep forgetting to go change that. Oh gosh. I wonder if like some of the mods like Optifine and like Iris will do that. All right. I'm gonna go change the bot for Stream Elements right now. I'm tired of people getting timed out. Dashboard. Chatbot. Timers. Spam filters? Caps protection off. Okay, can I untime? Can I pull someone off of a like delay timer? Turn that off. I'll turn that off. Modules. Chat commands. Custom command. Add new command. Oh, no, how do I add a point? Hold on. How do I add points? Is that a Twitch thing or is that a... That's gotta be Twitch thing and not a Stream Elements thing. Yeah, I agree, Calvin. They probably will. They probably will do some of that stuff with shaders and things. Because like the shade I'm using right now, like the grass moves and the trees and leaves move and stuff like that. Channel. Dashboard. Create a dashboard. Does that do point redemptions? I'm missing an ads manager apparently. And it's saying, why do you not have ads? Okay. Your rewards, channel points. Manage. let's do name and animal item. Let's do 1,000 points. It will change. Can I change the color? Background color. I can't change the background color because that is so bright. We will do blue. We'll do 500 points for now. If it gets abused, I will make it higher. Great. Okay. Because I'm live and it won't let me change it. All right, there should now be point reward. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked. All right, there should now be a point reward for redeeming, for naming a pet. Ah! Here, Phantom, Phantom, Phantom. Come on, I'm over here. Stupid AI, let's go. I'm over here. Damn it, Indy, I'm over here. Come on. What? Oh, I missed it. That's irritating. They're not pathing. AI broken, yo. Guess I'll sleep. I've never had them not follow me. There's somehow a reason stuck on that house. Alright, I'm gonna get into the name tag because I promised M that cat, and I'm increasingly irritated that it's like not working. I thought one of these guys had it cheaper. Still 15. I've cured these things like 12 times. There should be way less than 15. Okay. Sleep filter. Yeah. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. They are exactly that. All right, let's stand the orange kitty up. Come here, orange kitty. What? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. What is going on here? I can name other things and they keep the tag. Why isn't the cat keeping the tag? That is a mystery. I do not understand. I I I should be able to. I mean, I guess it's possible I might have silenced it. But that shouldn't remain the tag. I've silenced it and then oh wait, I can't see the villager tags either and they all used to say silence. I wonder if I turned off the display somehow. Okay.
I can see Todd's name.
Can you?
I can see it just fine. Yeah.
I wonder why I can't. That is super weird. Thank you for checking, Alpin. Well, there it is actually named, but I just can't see it for some silly reason. I need to figure out what I've got turned off.
What mod is that allows you to turn it off?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I knew, I would fix it.
Knew you would have fixed it. Yeah.
I probably had it turned off because I had all the villagers' names silenced.
Oh, okay. Probably some sort of like head or something. Oh, that beach ball just goes so well with your outfit.
Doesn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? I love it.
It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
These houses are looking great too. I love the location on these. Up
It-
here.
Yeah? I like the idea of them being up on the hill. Like, these are the snobby
Yeah.
people that have way too much money.
Oh yeah, they got the view of the entire place. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I call it the proximity to God index because they're closer to the cathedral
Mhm.
and they have more. They can see more of it. Therefore, they're better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a joke I heard someone else say a long time ago, and I just kind of ran with it because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just what you do.
Yeah. That is very real. Alright, I'm gonna go back to bedrock breaking, but I wanted to stop by and confirm that Todd indeed has a name. Because I saw you right click on him and I was like, it just seems like an issue on your end.
Yeah, it's just me. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you.
Alright, I'll catch you around.
Later. Well, you heard it there first. It is named. I don't know. I need to figure out what I've got turned off. I'm missing a campfire. Is she really quiet too? This is what I get for messing with my settings before I go live is something gets messed up. I was trying to separate the audio tracks out for local recording, and then as soon as I do that, then no one else can hear anyone else. That is really weird. I wonder if that's affected by this or this. Because I know I have the volumes really low. Because otherwise it is so freaking loud in my ears. I feel like I'm just stumbling right now. Maybe it's a voice mod thing? That's weird. I'll have to come back later with slabs and we'll clean it all up. I need to put the stuff on the inside too. Valley's stream last night was really entertaining, especially in regards to like your history with him. I mean, we're not going to talk about the murder that I committed, but you know. I do not like this song. Man, Pretzel's just sucking today. What gives? And it should be easier as I get further along because I've got less blocks in my inventory, right? Alright, put that. This. I believe that. I believe that. I briefly knew of his existence, but that's about it. I don't think I'm using raw blackstone for anything. I think this is all spruce. That's right, because... So how did you meet him, Alpin? I mean, Shamblecraft and all that, I understand that part. But how did you end up there? Ghost Discord. Valley's interview was hands down one of the most interesting ones I think I have listened to. Partially because it was so relatable for me. Because his situation is as to why he decided to stop producing content in Shamblecraft and come over here was very, very similar to a lot of my reasons as to why I left the server I was administrating on. And so there was a lot that was very it just struck home, let's just say. And I don't know, I guess that in my book it kind of made him like instantly a bit more what's the word? I don't say sociable, but likable or understandable, because his reasons were very similar to my own. Right. Yeah, Alpin, 100%. It's helpful, and actually it was somewhat validating too, at least for me, because it was like, okay, I'm not the only one that's had this problem. I'm not the only one that's gone through this situation, and it was validating that I wasn't like completely losing my mind a little bit, or I wasn't overreacting. I mean, I had some very dear friends tell me, no, you're not overreacting given the situation and what's going on, and I appreciate them and I love them to death, and they're still very good friends to me, and I very much respect them. But there was something of having something very validating by seeing someone else struggle with the same scenario that I did. And those friends know who they are. I'm not going to call them out. Thank you so much for stopping in, Layla. I appreciate you. Have a good day at work. Hit me up later. It's been a little bit too long since we've talked. It was also really validating somebody who was on the Autocraft content creator. Wonderful. Yep. 100%. Am I on the wrong? I was on the wrong panel. I was like, why? What does everything look different? Well, because not everything is in the right place. I know someone who's on the Autocraft sort of creator team. I wonder if we're going to accomplish anything in our goals. Yeah, it's a hard thing when you start having a mixed environment, where you have some people who are doing creative stuff and some people who are not, because there's not always the amount of respect like needed, or yeah, I guess needed, for the people who are making content for the sake of making content. Because some people want to do this as a full-time job, and some people like, no, this is still a hobby, but I still take it very seriously, type of thing. And right now, it's a hobby that I take very seriously. Would it be awesome if I made money off of it? Yes. I've made a little bit off of Twitch, sure, but it's different. Because you have to look at it from a perspective of, all right, well, am I doing this as a hobby that makes money, or am I doing this because I want to go full time? And that answers yes to both for some people. I mean, I guess technically anytime you like start making money off of something you do, is you're now a quote unquote professional. That was what someone told me. It says, if you make money off it, you can actually classify yourself being a professional. I'm like, all right, does that mean I'm a professional Twitch streamer because I made money off of Twitch, but not YouTube? I want to say no, because I'm still very much a noob. There's a lot of things I still don't quite understand or have put together. In fact, the only reason why things are put together right now as they are is because Sherbert actually and I had spent quite a bit of time, and he helped me sort a lot of stuff out. I understand a whole lot more than I did before. I'm a lot more confident in what I was doing because he showed me a lot of different things that I'm like, I know there's a way to do this. I just couldn't figure out what it was. And YouTube, videos and stuff were like for versions of OBS that were like 5 years ago. So like settings are in the same place. There's some things you'll learn through experience, for sure. But it's helpful to have someone say, no, okay, yes, but. Yes. That happened on Falley's friend Sammy and Joe's server. Some people were interrupting her a ton. It was a real mental drain. It can be. I was on one place where as soon as they found out I was creating content, people went out of their way to interrupt me and to be rude. Because they thought it was funny to screw with my ability to make content. It's just disrespectful, to say the least. And that's the nice way of putting it. Right? And when you get in hyper focus mode, you have to run with the hyper focus, especially something you know you need to do. Limits are being learned by some people still, I think. But the respect is different because we all respect each other and what we need in order for the content to work for us. And sometimes limits are not like, they're limits we need to put on ourselves so we don't burn ourselves out. Distinct impression. OBS will always be a hair puller. Yeah, kind of. It's a very complicated piece of software. But because it's complicated, it does lots of different things. It's like the difference between using like MS Paint and Adobe Photoshop. They do kind of do the same thing, but the one is way more complicated than the other. But it's more complicated because it does a lot more stuff. And that extra stuff that it does is part of what makes it complex and part of what makes it great. But now when people don't respect different playstyles and don't care how it impacts others, but deliberately mess with the content. Yeah. Yes, and I know exactly what you're talking about. There's reading between the lines there. And in the case of what you're speaking of, it's that some people are, it's not that they don't care, it's that they lack the forethought to understand how what they're doing is impacting other people. People love being on camera and seeing a streamer's reaction, but guess, yeah. I knew people, excuse me, I was drinking some tea, which is now very, very cold. I knew people who would go to a new streamer and they would deliberately unfollow and refollow until the streamer acknowledged them. Because they were saying, you know, hey, thanks for the follow, thanks for the, you know, whatever. But if they didn't get acknowledged, they would unfollow and refollow until they did. Because they wanted to be acknowledged by the streamer. I need a door. Missing a brick. Ow. Yes, it is sad that some people don't get enough attention in real life that they have to do that. I ended up being the one that telling people they had to bugger off, and I had no problem playing that role, but it was hard because those people were my friends. Oh, yeah. I did prank the ever-loving heck out of someone one time, and they almost needed an inhaler. I haven't heard of that since. I don't know. Maybe. That's hard to say, Scoop. Probably more than we're aware of, honestly. I get it. Everyone likes to have being acknowledged by the streamer. Everyone likes to see the name on screen. You got stuck in... Oh, no. Yeah, what do you need? Ender pearls? You got it. You're right there. On the off chance that something goes completely awry. Because That would be something that would happen. I'm out food again. What did I do with my food? There it is. All right. I've heard Twitch unfollowing people from accounts. I've heard of that happening too. Like they were following an account, they were there, and all of a sudden, like the next day, they weren't followed anymore. I see streamers' reactions, emails, it works like music streams in a chat. Instant dopamine. Yep. See, one of the reasons why I even use music in the background is because if I'm in the middle of something or if I'm thinking really hard about something, just having dead air is unsettling to me. But I hate the way that like Pretzel and a few others like Crinkle actually will like do their music mashes. I've skipped like 7 songs this morning. I just don't like them. They're distracting to me. And if they're distracting to me, then I can't focus on anything really. Uh-huh. Alpin? I saw you briefly. Oh my...
I can't even get down there and break the back. I'm like...
Okay, here you go. Here's a couple pearls.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. I'm not gonna do that again.
Are you sure you don't want to keep money just in case?
Actually, yeah. My
Okay. There's 6 or 8. Oh,
Perfect.
that reminds me of the bottom hole from season 8.
Yeah.
When who was it that got stuck? Was it Scar that got stuck and Green tormented him?
Sounds like a Scar thing.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Got in fly mode here because I was jumping, and I must have.
You must have slipped into it. That's funny.
Space, and just I got completely stuck.
I have to turn gamma all the way down, otherwise I can't see the ring, and I've like fallen down there a couple times. I'm actually tempted to come back with like shroom lights and like circle the outside of shroom lights, just so I can see it from a distance.
Okay, yeah. I'm wondering what kind of decoration we're gonna do here when it's done. It might be done today. I don't know.
Wow.
I guess that's a lazy question though.
This is part of a lazy thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's right. He's been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, day. Well, I'm gonna get back to it.
Thank you for the rescue.
Anytime. Dead air means I hear my ears screaming. I had tendonitis. Yeah, I don't get it very often, but Vin Shoker. Welcome in, Vin. I mean, could you say he really missed them? I mean, they're still in my ceiling. I just need a few more. Some well-placed cats. That's right. What are these? Spruce slabs. Oh, you love phantoms. Oh, have I got a treat for you, friend. Oh, I have a whole thing. This is my cathedral. I have a whole thing with phantoms this season. I had more, but they kept dying in the fires. And so I put the glass up. When I get 5 or 6 more in there, I'll leave cats down here. And then I'm gonna figure out some way that I can keep them from dying in the campfires. I was kind of hoping that the smoke would get through this. Some of the particles do, but not all of them. But enough that they stop dying on my campfires. And then they're all silenced, but they still swoop down and you get the whoosh sound. And so all you hear is this whoosh as they dive bomb at you. Every cat I met would say they're perfectly well placed and you're the problem. Sending Opera House out of snow and finish, but the goal is to fill auditorium with phantoms. Sea serpent. Okay, I'm all ears, friend. Please tell me about the sea serpent. Build it with note block music. That's awesome. There was a server I was on. I don't know if you're an Avatar fan, but there was a server I was on last year. That was QC season 1, wasn't it? Someone recreated the inn from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and when you went in the front door, it would play the theme music for Avatar. It was pretty awesome. I built a giant sea dragon in a shared base that included... Oh, nice. I mean, I built a sea monster this season. And his best friend is a sandworm. They've become like iconic things in my base. In the starter town. I loved his mouth. It was very warm. Nice and moist, very humid. You won't wake up with dry mouth because it's hot and the heater's been on. The strip tongue kept falling out of bed. Nice. I dig it. I dig it. Your star teeth kept me from calling out of bed. I'll leave that there and take these. The bed was under the tongue. I mean, they say that the quickest thing for anything to absorb into the body is to put it under the tongue, right? Sublingual, all that jazz. So, I mean, slowly over time, osmosis, right? Need doors. Did I not make enough doors? I did not make enough doors. Weird. True is true. Very true. I don't know why all these blocks say they're in the wrong orientation. East tall, up true, waterlogged faults. East tall, waterlogged faults. Why does this say it's wrong? West. Oh. Oh. It thinks it's only connected to one wall. That's why. That's weird. Huh. That is really odd. All right. Well, you know. Where am I at? 101. Sound engineer. Oh, I gotta stand up. Oh, hold on. Please work. Oh, good. My wife was so kind to buy me a sit-stand desk. So now I'm standing so I can stand because my knees are starting to say, hey, you've been sitting too long? Oh. Yeah, this was not cheap. This was very kind of her. It was not something I was expecting. She asked me one day if I wanted to stand desk. And I said, sure. She says, what kind do you want? I said, something where I can put a custom tabletop because I have a glass table top from my old desk and it's got like the world on it, the world map on it. So she found one and she's like, here you go. I'm like, oh, wow. I got it, set it up, put it together. It was trepidatious a little bit to get the glass on it. It doesn't secure properly, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, but right now it's doing okay. Because it was intended for wood. It doesn't screw in a whole 100%. Looks like you need to add another layer of bamboo. I figured out that if you put bamboos on 2 layers like this and stagger them, then they can come down from that pillager tower, but they often don't come through it. It's the same thing. It's got a handicap sticker and everything. The ripe age of 27. Oof. No bueno. I am not looking forward to old age. I don't feel like I'm that old, but every once in a while it's like, yeah, I feel it. Oh, that's right. That's why I had all the fires. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Don't need that. What am I missing? Doors. I'm missing doors. Do I have... I have a single oak door, which I need. We're up here. Oh, not there. Here. It's a rusty. Nice. Okay. And of course I put my rockets away. Alright, we'll have to come back for doors in a minute. Let's get the rest of the building built, and then we'll take a look at what's missing. I know there's a lot of landscape and stuff that's missing, like flowers and things. And apparently I forgot doors. Don't know how I forgot doors, but I forgot doors. Phantoms beware. A little old people stuff. China said knickknacks, old photos, relative financial security. Oh, that's cute. Relative financial security. No, that's not what I wanted. Do I have to have a shovel to put these out? I don't remember. I do have to have a shovel to put these out. Financial security. Yeah, okay. Expensive awning, but it works. What are we at time-wise? 1 hour and 47 minutes. All right. Ow. We can engage for a second. Lag just a bit. 161. All right. Well, at least I have a stable connection today. Yesterday was iffy. Compare awnings or Swish? Yeah, they are. I like them. I dig it. I dig it. I don't remember where I first saw it, but I always thought it was a good idea. What I started doing recently is for the ceilings. The underside of some of the crafting stations are actually really cool. Like Tango used the top of the blacksmith table for decked out season 1. And I found that the underside of a stone cutter has actually got a very unique texture. And so I've used that on ceilings a few times. Is that everything? That's everything. All right, so now we do all above. Let's take a gander and see what I'm missing here. The weeds I don't care about. I know I'm missing beds and a few things like that, and we'll get those. Beds and doors. I have some of the flowers. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's start with flowers. Wish you could place beacons upside down because I lucked the bottom texture. Yeah. A full rotate on some of these blocks would be great because I'd love to be able to rotate planks the other direction. Or Calvin's connection was very shaky. Yeah. I know he's had trouble, and there's been times where the only way he can get connected, stay connected, is through VPN. Oh, this one. Like I'm saying, somewhat organized. This will make cleanup a lot easier later. I spent like 45 minutes cleaning up after yesterday's stream. Yeah, it is because you're like, no, I just want to get this done. I'll leave my hat for there for now. There. Okay, so we need roost doors. We need plants. Those aluminiums. I thought I had some. They're probably back at the storage area. Aluminum. Those are pop. How do I not have a crap ton of poppies on me? I didn't auto select them. That's weird. More aluminiums. Dandelions? Nope. What are those? Something I don't have in my inventory, apparently. Cornflowers. Orchids. Aluminiums. Why did I use one of the most difficult flowers and annoying flowers to get? Because they're pretty. Yeah, this is a resource pack that someone turned me on to, and I really like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I need to do something about the landscaping on this a little bit. Not a fan of how it's kind of. I wanted to sit like in the side of the mountain, but not necessarily like this. It's called True Love, I think. The only thing about this texture pack I do not like, and I haven't reread it yet, is TNT. TNT looks like a crate, and it's not. It makes it great because you can use it like a texture. Why isn't it showing up? That's weird. Let's see here. Lilac, peony, lily of the valley. Blue orchids. Do not have any aluminiums. Interesting, I don't. Huh. I'll have to substitute it, I guess. I just need a pavement to make me resource pack with and mismatch a bunch of stuff. I do. In fact, last season I did this thing where I had a high definition resource pack that kind of looked like really old but well-known resource pack. And Venom did a whole thing on it. Anyway, it was a 32 by 32 pack. No. No. There was a lot of controversy about it. Faithful. It was called Faithful. Yeah, the resource pack on me is called Stay True. Doors. I have one door. Where can I get aluminiums? Aluminiums are a forest flower only, are they not? What? What? Oh. That's right, missing a brick. Cracked deep slate. Did I grab tea slate tiles? I think I just put a whole bunch of that through my smelter. Need one of those. Done with this song. Okay, cool. Alpin, do you know offhand where you get aluminiums? I did a lot of that. Dandelions? And that's floating in the air. Cornflowers. Aluminiums? Yeah, I don't know. I can't say the word. Words are hard, dude. Okay. You know what? I don't need them back here. Not yet, anyway. Let's do, since I'm here, and it's driving me crazy. Aluminiums? I don't know. I just know how Stress Monster says it, and I know it's weird because of her accent. I don't like. I mean, open disclosure. It's English is one of those things that I mean, I speak it. I'm a native speaker and all that jazz, but I don't understand like enunciations of like letters and conjunctions and consonants, and it's not like instinctive to me. Especially like names and words from different like cultures. They have like lots of X's and Z's in them. Honestly, for the longest time, I didn't know that X made an SH sound. Like, how do you even enunciate that letter? Because in most English words, we don't. It's not sh, it's X. We say X. Like in Canada, it's not Z, it's Z. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. Is that just a Canadian thing, or is that like a everywhere else but America thing? Aluminiums. Aluminiums? Aluminums is a better word. Yeah. Flower forests and meadows. I have a meadow. I have several meadows. Exclusively several meadows nearby. I'll go look. Like the word three. I just say tree and hope people don't notice. I have a friend named Ben, and he always says Ben when he talk about I've been doing something instead of been doing something because he sounds like he's saying his own name and he hates it. And I mean that's fair. I get that. I want this gone. The TH sound doesn't exist in Germanic language, though. Commonwealth minus the United States. I do. English barely qualifies in a category other than infuriating. You know what I've said for years, Emerald? Is English, especially American English, is a language that follows other languages down dark alleys and beats them up and searches their pockets for loose grammar. I've been saying that for 20 years. Easily. Because it feels accurate. I mean, how many of our words are actually French or, you know, like Bordeaux and boardwalk and depot. Your last name is French. Your maiden name is German. My last name is German. I was surprised to learn we did like DNA test stuff just for fun. I love it. It goes to my history stuff, so most of us do DNA tests. And it was fascinating to see the DNA structure as it came down from my parents. Biological last name is British. Yes. I did know that. This is cornflowers. These dandelions. These are dandelions. Man, this is all oxidizing dandelions. Look at this for miles. That's a forest. That looks like tulips. Oh, that was dumb of me. Those are probably tulips and I know there's a flower forest around here, right next to a snow-capped mountain, which has got like an ancient city underneath it. I found it when we were seed searching. I just flew down this cavern. It was this enormous cave that I flew into, and it was turned right to an ancient city. That's poppies or tulips. That's probably cornflowers. You know, purple. Wow. I have no luck. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is very, very northwest of me. Let's go for flight. Alumiums. No, welcome in, Dill. And no, we're not bullying Rusty. Let's be fair. I give Rusty aluminiums, whatever. What she said. Tension northwest is now off limits. Okay. Now here's the thing, Dill. I give Rusty a lot of crap, like a lot of crap, and we tease him a lot. But he doesn't. Almost to the point where I feel kind of bad because I feel like I've been like almost too mean to him, even though it's all been friendly banter, and I don't think he's taking it personally. I'm like, I'm gonna be nice to Rusty because he deserves it. He's a good guy. Aluminium. This used to be spruce forest. It's gone now. I was there last season at the end. Mean boy rampage. You know, there was a point at the when we first met where Alpin said, you know, if there's shenanigans going on the server, Rusty's probably involved. And my thought process is after I joined, I kind of wondered like how much of that got transferred to me because I'm just kind of a prankster and I joke around with people a lot. I'm coming up with ideas of like things to do for April Fool's Day, but not cruel, mean things, just stuff to annoy people. To go, okay, fine, whatever. She conditioned you to be nicer by physical punishment. Dare I ask how that played out? Did you just like threaten to murder him over and over again? I mean, I do that anyway. Oh, let's go for a full stack. Why not? Like in real life, physical punishment. So you threatened to go out to where he lives and beat him up. He had to do push-ups on stream. I've got a friend of mine. Actually, she was in the stream earlier. Aylin. She has a point redeem. I think it's like 5,000 points where you can make her do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, and 10 burpees on stream. Or is it 20? I don't know. Oh, I'm too far north. You know what? We're going to do this. I love flying this path right here, down in the water level. I was looking for these flowers. Yeah, the way I've always said it, you know what? I'm actually kind of... I'm the biggest jerk and kind of mean to the people who I care about the most. Every once in a while, I think about digging some of this out and making this long, windy path, and putting like electric horse through here. I go through so many rockets that way. There. Or cornflower, and I put you back. That's fine. I'll get more later. Go there. Go there. Those are dandelions. No, those are tulips. Weird that it's registering that one, but not that one. Nap time? Have a good nap, friend. Naps are awesome. I will probably have one later. I was up very, very late, and then I got up very, very early. Well, early compared to how late I was up. Those are the visible ones. That's what I care about right now. Okay. 2 hours, 13 minutes. Let's go put this away. And let's finish the path around the cathedral. I was when I work because we teach each other almost exclusively. He makes fun of me for Facebook posts from like 3 years ago. Yeah, I saw that thing that you did that one time. Mm-hmm. Basalt. No, that's not basalt. That is basalt. Why do I have a couple deep slate in my basalt box? I left the edge off of wash. Huh? I don't have any smooth basalt. That's more deep slate. There's some smooth basalt. That's more deep slate. That's not gonna be anywhere near enough. Let's put not much more of this smelter. Efficient comment. I want to offer promotion. Okay. Uh. No. Anti. OBS is being weird. I'm not. Ban block. There. And delete. Okay. Jerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 120. It's a waste of lava to put all those in. I mean, not that I really. Oh wow, that one's. I need to hit my lava farm again, apparently. They did. I mean, they were not lying. However, efficient does not mean wanted. They're bots made by real people. I've started having real people come in, chat things up for 10-15 minutes, and then offer me services. Like, no. I appreciate it, but stop it. The day we have bots making bots, that's terrifying. I have that right to the corner, or am I a block away on this side? Actually, somebody did that for a game called Ingress years and years ago. It's kind of like Pokemon Go, but it was pre-Pokemon Go. It was something that Google put up. Someone made a bot that was doing all the work for it, but he gave it the ability to duplicate itself, thinking it would just enable it to be able to, like, he put a parameter on it, says only do it X number of times. But what happened was the bot duplicated itself that X number of times. However, he did not limit the duplication from duplicating itself. So the bot was copying itself and then recreating itself with the same rule set. And so there were literally thousands of them, completely like taking the entire game over. It was very unbalanced for a long time. Well, it was a mobile game. It was an augmented reality mobile game. So, I mean, yeah, logged off. It was one of the reasons my wife and I stopped playing too, is because it got to the point where it was so unbalanced. And then when they fixed the bot issue, it threw the game even more off balance. And then the local opponents just got toxic. Just super, super toxic. Like, you know what? It's not fun anymore. If you have to be a jerk because you're winning, see, that's something that I try to instill in my kids. There's such a thing as sore loser, sure, but there is such a thing as a sore winner as well. What is that icon? Looks like a sign. Something pack? It's a high sign. Oh, wow. It is very, very small. Okay. Yeah, I get that. There's a streamer I watch on occasion. He's got this point redemption for 69 points. And it says, hey, it's me. And it does have voiceover of someone saying, hey, it's me. And so people will come and they'll use it to say hello. Birch flavor. Tastes like birch. Birch bark tea. That used to be a thing. Let me preface. That was like a remedy that doctors used to prescribe like 150 years ago. Birch bark tea supposedly was like something that cured certain ailments. I don't remember what it was. Birch sign is best sign. It depends. I like dark oak signs, but they are almost too dark, so I'm really glad that glow ink was a thing and that you can color them. I wish you could kind of like taper the glow a little bit because the white on the dark oak is almost too bright. I've been logged out. Welcome in. Ava! Oh my goodness. Ava. What happened to your other account? No! Rip phone. It is really good to see you. It has been a long time. You can get your two-factor reset. You know that, right? I mean, you have to do a whole email verification thing through Twitch, but it's totally doable. And that's why they, like, I think they offer backup codes. That's why you take them and you put them somewhere. I have my backup codes written down, but, like, they're written down underneath something else that doesn't say backup code. But I know what they are. Okay. That is a lot. I didn't need all that smooth basalt after all. Oh well. Yeah, two-factor is great, but if you lose your stuff... I don't remember. I know every app has got their, you need to use our app to do the blah, 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 blah. However, I use an app called Authy. And what it is you put all your two-factors code in that app and then lock it behind a password. And then that way, even if you lose your phone and you lose all that stuff, you can log back in and it re-downloads all of your two-factor information encrypted. So you can just log back into it and get your two-factor back. Thank you for the follow again. And that sucks about your friend. That really sucks a lot. 2, 3. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's empty. See, that's probably more than enough. Well, I hope we can get it fixed and get your account back. All right. That's probably more shulkers I'm going to need, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. That's andesite. That's fine. We'll do stone first because I know that's what Rusty needs. The rest of these. Apparently, I have yellow terracotta in here too. Enough. Okay. Come back with tough. Oh, that's what I need to check. I need to check spawning areas. Make sure I don't have anything that'll spawn up here. Did not look for that. Whoop. I don't think so. I think I take pretty good care about not having spawnable areas. I got one down there. And one over there. Okay, that's not so bad. It's a beach ball because it's spring break. Let the tabs connect to each one. Tabs? I feel like I'm like not tracking conversation. Where was it? I just saw. Okay, it's higher up. Oh. There it is. One for you. Yeah, they do. They do. It's kind of funny sometimes too. I don't remember who it was, but someone kind of panicked a little bit because I was standing around like 10 chests and I was like tabbing through all of the different chests. And so they all started opening and closing like all the way around me. And people were like, are you hacking or something? No. Yeah, so if I stand here, I just... So anything within, I think it's 8-9 blocks, all directions will open up. There's grass. 1, 2. And we're gonna put you empty, empty. I'll deal with you later. That's my I'll deal with it later stack. They all have places to go, and they're all pretty organized, but I haven't put them away yet. It's my deal with you later stack. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, I'm okay. Empty my inventory. It's a little bit easier. Empty-ish my inventory. I wonder if there's a counter for like times used in a stonecutter. Like I know I have something like 50,000 villager trades, which is kind of absurd to me, but we're going to do there. There. That one's done, that one's done. Let's go get these cooking. And then I need to hit the lava farm. Good, I do have 2 in there. You hit 4,000 channel points. Nice. Congratulations. And you're awesome. Okay. options, music, blocks. This gets very, very loud. Yeah. I don't remember whose design this is. It might be Il Mango. When my inventory fills out, it starts throwing buckets into the hoppers, which go get collected below. But the lag on the server makes it really weird sometimes. Like I don't always pick it up, or I end up placing it instead. Because I hit the piston. Like that. So loud. Any second now, I'm gonna start throwing buckets. At least I thought I should have. Have I only been picked up and dropped like the same like 16 buckets the entire time? Am I lagging that badly? I am lagging that badly. Oh my Atlanta. Yeah, I am lagging that badly. Like it didn't pick up anything. That's very like irritating. Come on. What's going on? Jeez. Hostage. Wow, dude. It has been a while. How have you been? See, that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, the way this farm works is basically it's just a gigantic like lava farm, of course, but it just rotates all the cauldrons around. This went through actually a lot of iron for all the cauldrons, like a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, not so bad. I've been pretty good. Life has kept me very, very busy this last 4 or 5 months. And things have not slowed down, but they're easier to manage now. Good enough for the moment. How much is in this? See, that's what it's supposed to do. All right. And filling this the first time was quite time consuming. 2 p.m. here for time for wine. Wine o'clock? Why not? Oh. Why not? Why not? Boom, boom. So that's empty now. That's empty now. That's empty now. No, that's got one left. Okay. And that'll cook for a while. And these are going to the dungeon. Okay. Is this empty? It is. It is not anymore. Oops, not that chest. Not that one. That one. And these. There's more. That's what I needed. Right. For the moment, I'll put them there. Shulker of shulkers. Okay. I'm gonna leave this right there because I need to fill it. Make sure there's nothing clogged up here. Why you no work? Because you have no lava. Interesting. So how many items are in your hopper? A lot. Oh, okay. You off. Let's sort out that hopper real quick. Sandstone. Blocks of coal. 16 should be enough to fill what's in the hopper. That should take care of that. If there's anything backed up here. Oh, it's already turning through them like, quickly too. Basalt goes there. All right, we'll let that turn out. Well, it's not even done. Okay. Oh, so I got walls up on the village last night. I'm just kind of playing with sizes and shapes and getting a feel for it. And I think I'm definitely going to ruin them. But I find often it's easier to put some of the structures in place and then ruin it rather than trying to build it ruined. And I'm going to like take a tip that Calvin gave me. It says maybe put in a few trees even if they're dead. Because it kind of fills in the empty spots here. Gives it a little bit more like life and or former life in this case. Because I want something that goes with this. Why is that ruined? I mean, obviously it's related to this, but it's not permanently scarred for, I haven't figured out why yet. So this is going to be a pair of towers that are going to be completely demolished. And then I'm going to have a little bit more of that path, I think, come out here, and it's going to kind of slowly dissipate as it gets to this area. And then this is going to probably have speckled in. Actually, that's a good idea. Do I have some of this ruined path speckled in here? I mean, because obviously the idea is that whatever caused this destroyed this. So because this is now like a permanent feature of the landscape, like the land is permanently scarred. Do I carry this forward and change some of these to deep slate and basalt and then kind of bring it in and speckle it in through this entire area? Thank you, Emerald. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. I think a lot about why is something in a place. So I listened to a podcast. I actually listened to a podcast called The Spawn Chunks, and it's Pixel Riffs and Joe Duggan. And they talk about everything Minecraft related. And generally speaking, when Pixel's out or whatever, then Joel has guests. And this last like vacation that Pix went on, he had Gemini Tay, he had Fwip, he had Mythical Sausage, he had like 2 or 3 other people, and they've had Impulse on it twice. They've had Green and Zuma and a real archaeologist about a month or 2 ago. And one of the questions that Fwip says you should ask when you build things is something I had been doing instinctively but not really think about it. Is why, what and why. What is this doing here? Why is it here? What does it serve a purpose? Because I mean, you can just go throw up buildings because they're there, and that's cool. But if you have a reason for something to exist, integrate it in because it makes the whole area a lot more interesting. Oh, yeah, you're a fan. Cool. Yeah, they are a great, great podcast. So Flip just kind of like mirrored thoughts that I've always had, but didn't have words for. Down now. So when I started looking at this, I'm like, all right, why are these buildings like they are? Why is this land the way it is? And it's like the one episode that I did where I did the whole thing. He had all these like pretty animals and everything was serene, and then he had this right, and then the world just kind of exploded. And I have a secondary theory, a secondary lore bit that I don't know if I'm going to tie to this, but okay, this might be a little bit spoilers, but I don't know if I'm going to use it, so I don't know that I don't know if I'm going to publicize it, so I don't know that I care. But the idea is because I'm like merged with this other being from a different segment of a realm, and I'm still connected to him, anything I do to this land is actually something that's happening to a different world somewhere else. So that world that you see that there's a great big blue light and it exploded, it's because that was some other planet and some other realm of like multiverse that I accidentally destroyed by doing this. So the same thing with these. This used to be a nice pristine village, and I was gonna like actually build it up in full and make it look nice, and I don't know if I've got the time for it now. And then it's just gonna be suddenly it's ruins because I destroyed all the buildings. So my actions have accidental consequences for other realms in the multiverse. And I'm completely unaware of them. Which is one of the reasons, all right, if I'm going to do this, how am I going to impact this? What's the ultimate scope on this? Do I take all of the basalt and all of that and kind of like bring it through and like bring it into this area and like ruin everything, and then kind of have it like slowly dissipate out as it comes down this landscape and just kind of disappears about this area? That's the way I'm looking at this right now. So yeah, that's the thought process. I think I'm gonna like knock out a couple of windows and build some partial roofs, and then go through and replace a lot of these bricks with cracked and mossy and mostly deep slate and cobble and stuff like that. So that's the thought process. Phil, your ping is at 34. Not Phil. Sorry, Valley. I did it again. I need to open Discord. Because we're at the 3-hour mark, and I think I'm meeting Valley. And I need to get to the nether roof. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot, actually. I'm really glad that someone else sees what I'm doing and they enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it. That actually makes me feel really good. It's very motivating to hear that other people really enjoy what I'm doing, because I do put a lot of effort and a lot of thought into it, on how I approach these things. I'm handing off to Fally again. Whee!
No, like IRL food.
Oh. I have some food for you if you want. Let's make it a whole thing. I don't have good food.
Oh,
I could
hi.
like it.
Oh, hi.
I wish.
I was like, why do I hear myself back? Why?
Because and he's gonna pull it.
Oh, you're right behind me.
You know that he's been here for a while.
Oh, I was about to flip that that lever. I kid you not. I was literally gonna flip it and run. So you broke it right the right time.
You
Hello.
I can't hear Anki.
I cannot hear Anki, no.
I cannot hear Anki either.
You what?
No, we're just gonna pretend like Anki isn't here. Oh, maybe it's because he's got his head in a ball.
Yeah, but you should at least hear something like.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
We're not very helpful, are we?
No.
I have a
No.
plastic thing. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I might try. No, it doesn't work.
I mean, if you
I should make just this whistling sound effect every.
no, the server's doing that thing. All right. Server's doing that thing. Oh man, I never stopped recording. It's gonna be huge.
I was about to place TNT.
Okay,
Let's
can you
press it quick, make a hole.
can you hear me now?
There he is.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
No.
We can't. Sorry, actually.
But yes. Ow.
Those are
Yes, hi.
That's what you get for being unhelpful.
Oh, maybe I should go live.
That
Probably.
would help. Speaking of being helpful, yeah.
yeah. I'm like I don't even see you here, dude. I mean, I see you in front of me, but
Hi there.
So, for Anki,
ah,
the
there.
way you spell Pally is Phali. I'm just saying.
But,
I am
yeah, yeah.
saucy.
Yes, yeah, saucy. You know, kind of. You know, I need to keep this stream PG, so I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it afterwards when I'm not streaming, but I'm not gonna say it now.